Hey guys, Mrs. Opila here. We are going to kind of leave our measurement systems behind for a little while, and we're going to focus on a mathematical topic called statistics. We're going to start basic, and really the basic terms would be data set. You know, we've heard of line plots, bar graphs, pictographs. Those all have to do with statistics. Probability, you might have even heard of. Ratios. And so we're going to start with mean, median, mode, and range. You just watched a couple of vocabulary videos, and now we're going to dive a little bit deeper. I'm going to model some of these for you, and then you will have an opportunity to practice them in group on our meeting, and then you're going to have an opportunity to practice independently. So let's look at this book. First it says the mean, and the book says mean, the sum of a set of numbers divided by the number of numbers. That's a lot of numbers. So really what we're finding is the average. And so I remember it like this. It's mean to call someone average. We all want to be unique and extraordinary, so it's mean to call someone average. Mean and average. Just a little way to help you remember. The next term is median. Median is the middle number when data are arranged in numerical order. So if we look at this says median, and I've capitalized the D in median because where was the D found? In the middle, just like the word middle. So it's the number that is found in the middle. Next term is mode. Mode is the number that occurs most. Mode is the most. Mode is the most. Mode is you got it, most. And finally, we come to range. The range is the difference between the greatest and least numbers. So you find your greatest number in your data set, and you subtract it by the least number. All right, let's get started. First, we're going to find the mean. This is an interesting little data set. We have cards, which really we're just going to focus on these numbers. 10, 10, 9, and 7. Mean. Well, I could flip back to the first frame, or I can remember that mean is average. So we're going to find the average. And so the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to add, not T, we're going to need to add all of these numbers and get an answer. So I know that 10 plus 10 is 20. And I know that 9 plus 7 is 16. So if I add those together, I get 36. That's not the mean. After we add or find the sum of the numbers, we then are going to divide by the number of numbers. How many numbers do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers altogether in this data set. So we're going to divide 36 by 4. 36 divided by 4. What's the answer? You were right, 9. So the answer is 9. So the mean of this data set is 9. Nice work. All right, now we're going to look at the median. And median, oh, there's that D. Where is it? It's in the middle. So we're going to find the number that falls in the middle of this data set. The first thing that we need to do is we need to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. It is very, very, very important. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. So least is 2. Then I have 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then 10. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start crossing off the numbers on each side. So if I cross one off over here, then I'm going to cross one off over here. And I'm going to cross one off over here. And then I'm going to cross one off over here. So what's left in the middle? 7. So our answer is, what's the answer? 7. Nice work. Now, what happens if you have 2 7s? You still would have 7. I'm going to have to look into that. Remind me to get back to that one. All right, moving on to mode. Mode is the most. You are right. Mode is the most. But we have to first put the numbers in order from least to greatest. Very important. Do we need to? That doesn't matter. We don't have to do that. We're going to get rid of that. That is not important here. That is not important. We're going to drop those off. Why is that not important? Because I can see which one happens the most. I can see that there are 2 jacks and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. What number happens the most? You're right, 10. So our answer, the mode of this data set is 10. Nice work. All right, moving on. Now we're going to find the mean, median, and mode for these numbers. And actually, I think I want to find the range as well. So I'm going to write range as well. We didn't practice that, so we'll practice that on this one. So this first one you can't really see. However, it's mean. And so if we remember what mean, the term mean means, is average. And in order to find the average, we're going to add the numbers. All right, I'm going to actually write that. So we're going to find the average. And in order to find the average, we're going to add the numbers. Oops. And then divide by the number of numbers. Okay, so let's get started. We have 5 plus 5 plus 5, 5, 10, 15. Ooh, and look, 3 plus 2 is 5. So we actually have 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we are going to take the number 20. We added our numbers. Now we're going to divide it by the number of numbers. So how many total numbers or cards do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 divided by 5 is going to give us 4. So our mean is 4. Okay, what about the median? We have to find the middle. The middle. Remember, the D is in the middle. So first thing we have to do is we're going to have to put the numbers in order. Yep, from least to greatest. So we have a 2. We have a 3. And see how I put a comma here? That's where I'm listing the numbers in order. A 2, a 3, and I don't know if I need to do that. I think I'm just used to doing that. So 2, 3, 5, 5, 5. Okay? So again, to find the median, we're going to start crossing numbers off. So we're going to start at one end, cross off, cross off. Then we're going to go to the left, cross off, and cross off. And so what's in the middle? 5. So our median is 5. And really, guys, our mode is the most. Good. So our mode, look, when I listed my numbers out, is 5. Now our range, if we remember, the range is the greatest number, is the difference between the greatest number and the smallest number. And so what we're going to do is we're going to find our greatest number, which is 5, and we're going to subtract or find the difference by the least number, which is 2. So 5 minus 2 is 3. So our range is 3. Okay, so now it's your turn to practice a little bit on a Jamboard, and then you're going to go do some independent work on some boom cards. Good luck.